Alright, got a decent Jun match. Um, keep the hand, 3 land hand, bridge, 2 bell. Pretty good according to the spreadsheet, so. And they take my bridge. They got a pretty decent hand too. And they do top deck a decay here, which is pretty good. I do not self-mill with bell because it'll feed their Goyce, and I will die very quickly. Yeah. So take my 2, and I do have a double rocket lock, which is pretty good here. Yeah. So here I do mill at this point because I figured that I'm feeling pretty comfortable about getting a bridge. And I got to get rid of the pulse. Now, an alternate plan to this is I could let them draw the pulse, and I don't know about the second decay though. So when I was playing the game, I didn't know about it. I could let them draw the pulse, and then let them go to attack, and in response, we're in bridge, and that'll be my second out of 3 bridges in the deck. The thing is, though, what I didn't know is that they had decay, and they could just decay the bridge and still swing in, and that'll be 2 bridges gone. And then they have a pulse in hand after that, and then I just die because I have no bridges left in the library, and chances are I'm going to die before I can use my shredder to get a bridge back. So. So again, I'm hoping that they just have a top deck of nothing, and I'll be able to whir in bridge. But that does not happen. I have to get rid of this because otherwise they'll be able to Inquisition and get my whir out. And I gotta get rid of the bolt because they're going to be able to attack me and kill me with the bolt. Because now I cannot whir for bridge. Because 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, I can't whir for bridge this turn, so if they draw that bolt, I am dead. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, and getting a Thoughtseize, get a whir. And that's going to be enough to kill me. Because now they've put an instant in the graveyard. And the Tarmogoyfs are now 5/6s. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's an artifact in the graveyard. 5, 6, and that's going to be enough to kill me. So I concede. So game 2, I keep a hand with 3 bridges and no ley line because I'm thinking I kept it just anyways. I mean, it's a tough matchup, whatever, but it does have basically 4 bridges in there. I just got to hope that they don't discard and surgical my bridges and I'll be fine. In this, so my deck, oh, there it is, deck, load. All right, so in my deck, I do have Magus of the Moat in my side, 3 ley lines, and I got these, and Jester's Cap. Those are the big ones that I wanted against this. 3 ley lines, Magus, and Jester's Cap. So I brought those in, and I took out my, let's see what I take out. See if I remember. I think I took out Grafdigger's Cage, and I took out 3 Brutality, and I also think I took out 2 Thoughtseize. Oh yeah, because I brought in 2 Welding Jars as well. So, yeah, a whole lot of nothing going on right here. And so I'm gonna go ahead and play a bridge here. Yeah, I'll take my 2, and I didn't sack this because I wanted to be able to whir if I needed to. Go ahead and play a second bridge just in case. because I don't want them to discard it. Yeah. Yes, they go for brutality, and they do get my other whir. And I'm gonna hold this bridge, and the reason why is because of Maelstrom Pulse. Um, this makes it so that they have to draw a discard, and Pulse will take out 3 cards if I play this. Whereas to take out this, they have to draw to get through this. They have to draw both Pulse and discard. So I go to draw. I try to draw an extra card real quick. Stirrings, get my lantern, and now I have the lock with the Pixis at that. I was very tempted to let them draw Lily here, but I didn't want them to be able to do the +1 and make me discard my bridge. So I figured, what are the chances they have something on top that are going to take all this out? And what's funny is there's a needle on top too, but I still don't want to risk it, you know? So, yeah, I could have regenerated that, but I decided not to. I didn't know the rest of their hand. And I still don't know if they have Liliana the Veil in hand quite. You know, I should have known just in case that they don't. But also, I know that Lily is one of their biggest threats against me. Liliana the Veil. Liliana Last Hope isn't bad at all. But Liliana the Veil can make me discard this without targeting, and you know there is just a random chance that they might be able to have it. I know I'm not going to be able to stop them from drawing this pulse, so again I'm going to keep this bridge in my hand. I mean I could sack my lantern, but I have a shredder on top. So if I just draw this shredder, I still have the lock, and the pulse is good. So they know that playing pulse isn't going to help them out, so they do not play it. And again, I'm back to a 1 rock lock. Yeah, so they got a big old board, bunch of stuff. I guess they forgot that I had bridge still in hand. Maybe they just wanted to try to remember or something. I don't know. I'm going to try to use this bobble to dig deeper. Yeah, that's fine. And they decide not to get a creature back, I guess. And I milled the Thoughtseize because I do not want them to have to get the bridge out of my hand. Yep. Now at this point, I'm okay with them drawing Lily because one, it's going to hurt them. They're going to have to kill their own Bob after this in order to survive. And I got a 2 rock lock, so I should be okay. So I'll sack. Still have the lock. And they concede. So game 3. Again, I do not get a ley line in my opener, but that's okay. And I do keep because I got turn 1 discard. And I got whirs to try to help me get bridge if I need it. Yeah. I go for the discard. I have Needle for Lily. I just got to get rid of Decay, and if I can whir for bridge, these will be okay. Yep. So they're going to be able to get one of my whirs out, which is unfortunate. I was afraid about them getting my other whir. That was in, but I have the bobble and bell thing going, so I can bobble myself to dig if I need to. And they are able to Inquisition my whir out, unfortunately. They tell me that they think that I should have used bobble to look at their top card, but I disagree. I think targeting myself with bobble and using bell to dig deeper is the better idea. So that's what I do. Oh, nay, yeah. And I see my top card is Magus of the Moat, and I have this right here. So, man, I would really love another white mana. But they do have Fulminator Mage, and I cannot play this quite yet. So I need to wait. And Inquisition will not make me discard this. So what I'm hoping here is I realize if 5 Stirrings and I hit an Opal, which I haven't seen yet. So let's see. 4 Opals in the top 5 cards of a 48 card deck. I'll give it a shot. I didn't do the math, but I figured I'd try it. But if that happens, then their only answer is Lightning Bolt, because Lily is already named. So after that, I just got to make sure that they can't kill the Needle. So I do find an Opal, and now I can play Magus. Yep. So they make me discard a card with command and get their Fulminator Mage back. Kill my other white mana. I draw white mana. Yeah. And because I already have Bell, I figure I'll go for a Lantern, and I know they got no cards in hand, and they just need a Lightning Bolt. That's what they need from here. So, and the Decay, I didn't like want to, but I went ahead and milled it, if I remember correctly, just in case, because I want to keep this lock. I was like, what are the chances? You know, they have a Bolt next. They thought that I didn't mill, but I did. So there's a Bolt. I want to go ahead and get rid of that. Let's go ahead and mill first. And then I can Stirrings to try to get another mill rock or a bridge or something. And instead, I see Opals and a bunch of lands. So I get a land. I'll just draw my lands. And I'm okay with them drawing this land. They're trying to dig deep as quick as possible. They accidentally draw too many cards and they have to put them back. So, so I was thinking about whether or not I want them to draw Lily, and I'm like, you know what? It should be okay. Should be okay. Oh, I guess not. I don't even remember. I just played this game too. I guess I don't even remember that far. But Leyline on top is going to make it so that Lily's not going to matter anymore either. They can't make me sack a creature. So now really the only cards that matter are Bolt or Pulse. So happy about this because this is going to shut off Ancient Grudge. So what I'm trying to do now is I know that if I can dig to a whir, let's see, a whir or my or another Stirrings or Jester's Cap, I win the game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm digging pretty deep. And there's my cap. So what I want to do now is I'm afraid that their top card might be something good. So I figure I'll go ahead and sack this now. Since, because I know for a fact I want this, and I'm afraid that they're going to put something good on top that I cannot let them have. And that just respect is the game. So I draw first because they are the active player, and so the effects go on the stack. The bauble goes on the stack before their confidants. So I'll draw first, and of course I'm not going to let them have that. I'm okay with them having Inquisition. They can't target me anyways. Ancient Grudge, no. I mean, it doesn't really matter a whole heck of a lot because Ancient Grudge doesn't get rid of these two. And those two alone kind of make me win so long as they don't draw a bolt. They should have 3 bolts left. Or they might be able to try to chain Culligan's commands if they're really lucky. But I don't want that to happen. I figure what are the chances they're going to have good stuff. So go ahead and pix us that. And I'm okay with Brutality. And there's a bolt. And opponent concedes. So Magus of the Moat and Leyline did a lot of work there. So did Welding Charge. So.